How to get a Scorpio man to chase you. To get a Scorpio man to chase you, talk about things deeply. Be powerful, and you should get to know powerful people in his niche. Learn how to hold powerful eye contact and create a power play. Be sexually perverse and playfully hurt him. You should also know how to dress sexy and powerful. If you are looking for more in-depth training to get your Scorpio man to chase you, to have him think about you all the time, then you should also check out Zodiac-based dating expert Anna's book Scorpio Man Secrets. Click the link in the description to check it out. Anna's book is packed with great info. Click the link in the description to check it out. Okay, that said, let's take a closer look at your Scorpio man. Understanding your Scorpio man. You see, your Scorpio man is a fixed water sign. So, you have to expect that he will be very intense and secretive, at least at the start. Trust is the most important thing for him. He can come off as standoffish, but he can also be very fluid. When a Scorpio man wants something very serious with someone, it will take them a long time to fall in love than other signs. This is because he has very high standards, and he wants a partner who has self-respect. He wants someone who can hold up on their own. He wouldn't settle for anybody that he can't feel that soul bond with that somebody. He won't easily express his feelings openly unless he trusts you 100%. He can also be very possessive and jealous. He also won't be giving his all to anybody who couldn't give his or her 100% to him. However, if you don't do anything threatening to him, he's going to be fine. He is also highly intuitive and can feel or sense somebody who is lying to him. He is an intelligent individual. Your Scorpio man can be a very passionate lover, and he can be very giving and thoughtful. His love for his lover is 10x stronger than that of any other zodiac sign. And if he really likes you, he's in for the long term. However, before settling down with that one person, he's going to be testing out the water and will get their feet wet first. With this, he can be a player, especially when he knows that he's not going to end up with this person. But when he falls in love, he is going to be as loyal as a dog. What are your chances with your Scorpio man? Before we review a bunch of ways to get your Scorpio man to chase you, it's probably a good idea for you to check how compatible you are with him. Anna created a fun quiz to determine your compatibility with your Scorpio man. I've added the quiz link in the description below. There are 9 easy questions. Click the link in the description to check out. Be profound. Remember that your Scorpio man comes with intensity and psychological power and welfare. So, you need to get on his level. Be deep about the things you talk about with him. You would solve yourself better if you were deep with the problems of the world. You need to be able to be knowledgeable on these topics. It is important to know that a Scorpio man does not like small talk. He will get bored very easily. His interest will die down in 30 seconds because of your little chit-chats. So, avoid that. Ooze immense power. You have to make sure that your Scorpio man recognizes your power. Make sure that in whatever you do, he should see that you are exercising power. You need to come as a powerful person. When you first get together, he may ask about what you do for a living. You can embezzle the things that you say about work. However, it has to be true, of course. Remember that he senses when someone is lying to him. So, you dramatize this area a little bit. With all these, you also need to make sure that you recognize his power. Love influential people. If you are not friends with any influential person, at least know who these people are, especially those in his niche. Name drop these people when you get to have conversations with him. Let him know that you are aware of the existence of these people. However, you need to master the art of subtlety here. You should know how to align the powerful and the dangerous. An example would be something controversial in politics. You need to be somebody who is serious in the facet of the world they are in. You also need to have some power over the things he admires. Talk about it as if you know the power in the world they are interested in. However, you need to do that under a mysterious veil. Win the eye contact contest. You need to have powerful contact to the point that it would be so uncomfortable with it. Try to beat him down with a staring contest. Do not let him bring you down with penetrating eye contact. Pierce him down with yours to their soul. Create a power play. This power play can be physical, emotional, and especially sexual. In any type of game that you will create, do not let him win, not just yet. He can win later. But to keep him interested, you need to do this. Remember that a Scorpio man is in this for the long game. So, you need to go slow and still with him. You should learn the art of withdrawal, and you should be better at it than they are. With this in mind, he will own you by being reluctant and passive. To get him to chase you, you need to do that more than he does it to you. Shock him and impress him by imposing some rules. He will hate it and love it at the same time. He loves and needs the things that he hates. Be sexually perverse and memorable. A Scorpio man is a very passionate lover and can be wild in bed. So, be crazy and let your and his imagination run wild. It is given that you're going to have a great time in bed with your Scorpio man. So, what you need to do after is leave him after a great sexy time but in a playful way. Leave a note that he was so good and maybe leave money for him. Be so taboo that you baffle him. You need to be able to learn how to hurt him and flatter him at the same time. Playfully hurt him. No, this does not mean that you need to physically torture him. He is still a human being. As a Scorpio man, he loves suffering and he has this love affair with pain, loss, and despair. And if you cannot playfully hurt him, he is not the one for you. You need to find out what hurts him. Then, do it but in tiny little doses. If you find out that he is afraid of being abandoned, give him just a little fraction of that. This shows that you have power, and when you force a Scorpio man to feel their vulnerability, he will love you. When he loves you so deeply, he would do anything for you. Power dress. At this point, you already know that your Scorpio man is hypnotized by power. So, dress with sexual power but in a covert way. It has to come off as if you dress like that effortlessly. It should look like you are not trying too hard. You should always put risk in your outfit because he doesn't like weak people, and he certainly does not want to stand beside a weak person. You should know that you are capable of this. Bring your sexy power outfit to the table. Wear colors with power like black, red, and deep purple. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, check out Anna's book, Scorpio Man Secrets, for more in-depth training for you to get your Scorpio man to chase you, desire you, and think about you all the time. Click the link in the description to check it out. Or try her quiz. Take Anna's relationship compatibility quiz for specific insights into your relationship compatibility. Click the quiz link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. Have a Scorpio man chase you. Final thoughts. To get a Scorpio man to chase you, you need to be profound and talk about deep things. Be powerful. Get to know influential people. Win the eye contact contest. Create a power play. Be sexually perverse and memorable. Playfully hurt him. Power dress. Happy chasing and being chased.